Hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to the Scottish Job. This is episode number 27 with Glenrothes up in the sixth tier of Scottish football, and today we've got a cracker of a game. It's first playing second, it's Glenrothes playing Lothian Thistle. But before we get to that game, this is what's been happening since our last video. We've played 4 more matches. We started off with Penny Cuick in the South Challenge Cup 5th round, and we beat them 2-0 with Miller and Cameron, young Brendan Cameron, scoring the goals. We then we came home to Mid-Annandale in the league and we thumped them 6-1. A real thumping victory with Marshews, O'Deep, Denton and Curry. Curry scoring a hat-trick, Denton with a penalty. He's very good at scoring goals from the penalty spot. So that was a fantastic victory. We then went away to Dunbar United, and look, we didn't play badly here, but we got beaten 1-0. A very early goal in the 9th minute sent us down, unfortunately, with a defeat. It was a bit frustrating because we tried very hard to get an equaliser, but it just wouldn't come that day. But then we bounced back against the Hill of Beath. This was an away game, and I thought this was going to be a pretty tricky game because Hill of Beath were coming around about 3rd or 4th with this game, and they didn't really play well, Hill of Beath, and we took full advantage. We thumped them 4-0 with 4 players getting on the scoring sheet, and they were Lovett, Motruck, Curry and Bell. Bell came off the bench and scored a nice goal in the 85th minute. So today we've got the big clash at home against Lothian Thistle. Let's take a very quick look at the league table, and this is how it currently stands after 29 matches. We're sitting top of the pile on 63 points, but Lothian Thistle are only 7 points behind us, and they've got a game in hand as well. So today's game is very important. I really don't want to be losing this game. Dunbar United, they're still pushing for a possible top finish. They're on 54 points. And Linlithgow Rose, they just won't clear out. They're still hanging around on 53 points as well. But I think the big threat is going to be Lothian Thistle. And as I said, I think this is going to be a cracker of a game. It's a home game, so let's go and play the Thistle. And here's our starting lineup for today's game. We've got Richardson in goal, Denton, Flynn, Strachan and Lumsden across our back line, with Motruck and Honeyman, Marshews and Lovett in midfield. Higgs and Curry will lead our attacking line, and on the bench, young McGowan, Watson, Paver, Bell, O'Deep, Charlie Edwards and Scotty Miller. We've just actually signed Watson. He is a loan player from Cowdenbeath from memory. Yes, it is Cowdenbeath. We've actually secured him for another season. I've been quite impressed with what Watson has done when he's come off the bench. So let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, there's the choices for the team talk. Gosh, I hate this part of the game. I'm going to ignore the assistant. Maybe I shouldn't, but I think I will. Tell the boys to enjoy the match. Go out there and play your own game. Well, it is a home game for us, so they should be feeling quite confident in front of their fans. And it's Glenrothes that get us underway. With maybe a decent turnout here today. Anyway, this is young Motruck trying to get through, but he lost possession, and that's the end of our first highlight. But we are getting to the serious end of the season, and it would be very disappointing if we dropped our bundle with so few matches left. But it's time. At times, it's been a bit of an up and down performance from the boys. Anyway, that's a bit of a poor cross, easy one for Richardson to take. We have suffered at times some surprising defeats, but we've normally bounced back pretty well after a defeat. But another 3 points today would be, I think, just excellent. Anyway, this is Strachan, who's done pretty well in centre defence for us, and this is Curry, now Lovett. Oh, nice ball, looking for Higgs, and he's found him. Oh, Higgs couldn't beat the keeper. Good save by the keeper, but he did shoot straight at him. But we'll get a corner and Higgs will take it. Will one of our boys be on the end of this corner? No, well defended by the Thistle. so they can break here. Bit of a strong run by Cunningham, but he's lost possession in the end. Came to nothing. So the Thistle are yet to have a shot in the game, but it's only early days, I guess. Most of the play must be made by Glenrothes. Finally, a highlight. Free kick. Denton sends it in, but that's been headed away. But Motruck to Marshues now. Denton. Now Marshues, playmaker. And he sends it all the way back to Strachan. Here comes Glenrothes again. Honeyman and Curry exchanging a few passes. Now Honeyman to Higgs. I thought he was going to look for Motruck there, but he almost lost possession. A bit lucky to get that back. Oh, once again, a good tackle. Oh, what a shot. And in typical fashion, it hits the frame of the goal. But that was a pretty fierce shot. I thought that might have been the opening goal of the match, but it wasn't to be. Well, I think that was Curry unleashing a bullet. But no goal. But anyway, we once again, we wait for another highlight. Now, we wouldn't want them to score just before half-time. I think we've had the better of the opening 45 minutes. Anyway, this is Robinson for the Thistle. Oh, dear. Well, there you go. They've got a goal. And that was a pretty bad mistake by, I think it was Strachan, or was it Flynn? Let's have a look at the replay. Completely missed his header. Went up for the ball, but got nowhere near it. Now Robinson, he sends it in. I'm pretty sure that was Flynn. After all that, we find ourselves trailing, but this is Higgs. He trying to get through. I think he gets a shot. He won't love it. Oh, well, Marshues had a pretty good opportunity, but a pretty big deflection. So we end up with a corner. But that wasn't a bad attempt there by Marshues. Anyway, Denton will take the corner, deep one, and the keeper takes it unchallenged. And that might be the highlights for the opening 45 minutes. This is pumped back, but straight to Robinson, who sent in that cross that led to the goal. Anyway, this is Kemp to Ross. They pass it well at times, the Thistle, I'll give them that. But we'll have to somehow fire the boys up at half-time. That's a good ball for Robinson, and he's onside. And there's another goal. Sean Cumming with the second goal for Lothian Thistle. I apologise for some of the stuttering in the game. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. But once again, they've opened us up. And it's from the right side of the park as well. And it's this man, Robertson, with another cross. And, good finish by Cumming. Keeper couldn't do much about that, unfortunately. So 2-0 to the visitors. Not quite the opening 45 minutes that I was hoping for. And maybe it's still not over. I certainly wouldn't want a third goal to go in. And this is Kemp. He'll try it. Oh, it hits the frame of the goal. Well... And then the ball is passed back to Robinson. I wouldn't have done that. Anyway, this is Curry, and he squandered possession there, trying to play through his partner, Higgs. And that's going to be the half-time score, 2-0. In front of 144 fans, let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, well, I'm not going to thrash any arms. I don't think we really need to do that, but I'm going to point the finger. And I'm going to say to the boys, we're better than this. Let's go and show them what we can do in the second half. If we can get an early goal back, I think we'll be in a pretty good position to try and get a second. But we've got to get that first goal to give us any chance at all. That was not very good play by Curry. He gave up possession a little bit too easily. But we'll just keep an eye on some of these ratings. Gee, Charlie Denton 6.3. You normally don't see him with a 6.3. This is Marshu's lovely ball to Motruck, and he sends his cross in, but not really good enough. But anyway, Denton can send it. I thought he was going to send it to Motruck, but he didn't. Marshu's looking for Curry. Now, Curry gives it to Higgs. Oh, lovely. Motruck. Oh, no. Blasts it over the bar. He was in a good position there to make it 2-1. So at least there's some encouraging signs in the opening 6-7 minutes of this half. But can we get at least one goal back to put some pressure on Lothian Thistle? Now Richardson will give it to Flynn. Now this is Honeyman to Higgs. Got to look for a player making a run out wide or in the middle. Curry to Higgs. Higgs, he can just get through here. Oh, and he's shot, but it's well saved. He tried to tuck it past the keeper, but the keeper got down and he's pushed it away for a corner, but obviously nothing came of that corner. Or maybe it was a goal kick. But anyway, certainly the opening 10 minutes of this half has given me a little bit to feel better about. Denton, certainly not playing very well, and I think we're going to have to make a substitution there. And I'm going to bring on young Paver. He can play right or left, and we'll put him on for Charlie Denton. As I said before, we don't normally see Denton sitting on a 6.2. And up front, well, the strikers aren't doing too badly. I think I'll also bring on O'Deep for Honeyman. Some fresh legs in midfield, see whether we can spark up our attacks. Now this is Marshu's looking for Higgs. Now Lovett, who played very, very well in our previous game. This is Marshu's, through to Lovett. That's a nice ball. Now Curry, and a beautiful finish by Curry. That's his 35th goal of the season. So he has given us a pretty good chance in the 63rd minute. Let's have a look at this again. Lumsden to Marshu's, and lovely ball to Lovett, to Curry, and a lovely finish. The goalkeeper did very little to try and protect his near post. So 2-1. That is really giving me some hope that we can pull a second goal back. And I think we'll demand more. Should I demand more or encourage? Gosh, we'll try and demand more. We're the home team. And we certainly don't want to give all 3 points to Lothian Thistle today. As I said before, that will open the door for them to maybe close the gap to only 1 point with a game in hand. And anyway, Cummings gone through. He's beaten Lumsden. And he'll get a shot here, and well saved by Richardson. So they'll get a corner, but that was a good chance for Lothian Thistle. Now we've got to defend corners. Got to defend this corner very well. And Strachan did. He got his head to that ball. And Curry will retrieve it. Can he mount a counter-attack? No, he's going to go himself. Anyway, this is Lovett. He's got to play it back to Lumsden. Now Marshu's chips it forward, and the Curry, he missed his shot. That wasn't a bad chance there for Curry, but he put it wrong side of the post. Anyway, this is a very deep cross with Lovett. Now Curry tries to cut it back to Marshu's. Now Lovett. Marshu's, he'll have a crack, and he does, but it's blocked. So we're knocking on the door for a second. But who do I substitute next? This is the big question. Can we get some more fresh legs out there? Oh, this is Higgs. He's through. That was a poor finish. He really should have hit the target, but a very poor finish by Higgs. And that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, with 15 minutes to go, let's make our final substitution. And I'm going to bring on Charlie Edwards for Luke Motruck, some fresh legs on the wing. And I think I was going to call out some encouragement. Let's see what happens from this corner. And that's a header, luckily for us, well and truly over the bar. Plays it to Marsh Hughes. He's had a very good game in midfield, sitting on 7.1, but that was a poor pass. And this is Holmes for the Thistle. They haven't made many attacks in this second half. And that header by Kemp has gone well and truly wide. So I think we'll call out some encouragement to the boys. Hopefully this will be the right thing to do. It's been a much better second half. And this is Higgs now with a corner. And he fires it deep. And Curry got his header, unfortunately, over the bar. So 17 shots to 11. So we've certainly been dominating the shot count, better XG, more than double the number of corners. But it's still 2-1 to the Thistle. And with not too many minutes left, we'll go attacking, see if we can roll the dice and get a second goal. And this is Curry. And he tries to send Lovett through. He's going to try and get his cross in. This will be, well, Higgs got his head to the ball, but unfortunately straight at the keeper. 4 minutes of added time. Can we get a second goal? But it's the visitors with a throw deep in our half. And this is Taylor sending a cross in, met by Strachan. But the Thistle keep possession. Got to make sure they don't get a third, because that will definitely kill the game off. Now we got to get possession back. Still a few minutes left in the game. Now this is Kemp. Oh, nice ball, Holmes. But they've squandered an opportunity there. Now this is Curry trying to play Higgs through. He is through. He does have the pace to get through. Can he finish? No. Keeper makes another good save. We get a corner. Can we do something with this corner? Paver. He'll take it. Our right fullback. Now this is Curry, but he gets beaten to the ball. Now Marsh Hughes will play it back to Strachan. Probably about a minute left in the game. Interesting pass by Marsh Hughes. He finds Edwards. And Higgs, is he onside? He's not. Offside. Okay, well, I think that was it. That was it. Unfortunately, we don't get to see a replay of that offside. Anyway, Curry with maybe a final header, and that's gone over the bar. And I think the ref is going to be blowing the whistle for the final time. And they'll probably take their time when they've got possession, the Thistle. But anyway, Lumsden, Marsh Hughes, can he do something right at the death? Higgs tries to play Curry in, but I think he's too wide. But he's got to the ball. This is Lovett, but no, his cross has been intercepted. And I think that's going to be it, and it is. So 2-1 to Lothian Thistle. A disappointing result. Curry pulling one back in the 63rd minute. Look at that, 20 shots to 12, much better XG. Possession was almost 50-50, 10 corners to 4, and our average rating was better than theirs, just over 7. And we end up dropping points at home. Let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, look, I'm not going to thrash arms. I don't think that's the right thing to do, but I'll certainly point the finger. And I'll tell them that I'm disappointed, because I am. I really felt that we should have won that game, or at least picked up a point at home. Anyway, let's go and see what happened with the rest of the round and who we're going to play next. Well, as you can see, Glenrothes sitting on 63 points, but Lothian Thistle now sitting on 59 points with a game in hand. Elsewhere, Hill of Beath, they drew 0-0 away to Camelon. So I guess that wasn't a good result for the Hill of Beath. Dunbar United beat Mid Allendale 3-0 away from home. So Dunbar United moved to 57 points. And the Linlithgow Rose, they drew 1-1 with Crossgates. So they're sitting on 54 points. Let's see who we're going to play next. Well, as you can see, in 3 days' time, we're away to Drumchapel United. That's in the East, South and West of Scotland Cup Winners' Shield. But what we're going to do, looking at a schedule, we've got 2 games in that Winners' Shield coming up against Drumchapel and also Lockhart Thistle. And then we're home to Berwick Rangers in the South Challenge Cup quarter-final. What I'll do, if we get to the South Challenge Cup semi-final, I'll definitely show that particular match. But I think what the plan will be, we'll come back for the Genefield Swift game. I think that'll be a pretty important match. The matches against Vale of Leithen and the Swifts will be very, very important. We've got to make sure that we pick up 6 points from those 2 games, because if we don't, we might see top position being wrestled away from us. Anyway, that's the episode for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. Unfortunately, a 2-1 defeat at home to Lothian Thistle. If you have enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.